Hello YouTube, Plays back again for some more of our Minecraft adventure. Last episode we were just working on this redesigned log cabin that we're going to go with. Been having a little bit more of a think of it while between the videos there while I wasn't on camera. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's looking so far, but I have had a bit of a think, and so I was worried that the roof was a little bit too pointy, so I think I'm going to take off that top point there and sort of have it more square. And also what I think I'm going to do, which I'm hoping will help a lot with making it look a little bit less awkward. It kind of looks like a house wearing a big hat at the moment, which I don't want. But I think what's going to really help with that is to actually, nope, not there, that's not what we want, is to extend the roof out a little bit more. Let's see, I don't want to do it too much. Maybe this much, maybe that'll be... So I'm thinking if the roof sort of comes out and overhangs a little bit more, it should make the whole thing look a little bit less pointy as it's coming out further. So let's have a look how that would look. Have a look how that would look. Blech. Yeah, I think that would look a little bit better. Okay, cool. Right, before we carry on, I'm just gonna go to sleep. As you guys know, I will die horribly if I try and build through the night. But yeah, so we're going to crack on with the house in this episode. I'm thinking for the next sort of 1 or 2 episodes, just do a bit more work on this house. Try and build... I want to get the outside done. I'm not too worried about getting all the inside done. I've got this whole cliff to play with, so we can do as much as we want inside. But for now, I just want to get the sort of basic bit of the outside. Maybe not completely done, but just sort of a rough idea of how it's going to end up looking. At least for now. And that will be good. I'll be happy if we can get to that sort of progress. Oh, what am I doing? Right, get rid of that. Nope, still haven't managed it. Alright, I'm not going to leave any of this here in the long term, but just to help me get up here and crack on with the build. Yeah, so I'm going to have this roof coming out this way as well, so it overhangs the bottom here. And the more I think about it, the more I think I definitely want to put a bit of a wooden platform down here as well. That should be pretty cool. I think that will make it look a lot better as well. What do I do to my steps? Oh, there they are. On the bar right in front of my eyes. Of course I didn't see that. Okay, that should be enough for the overhanging the edges, I think. Yeah, that's much better. Do you know what? I think I'm actually going to extend these beams all the way up as well. I might even have them coming out of the top. Or do I want to put them... Yeah, no, I think I am going to do that. Let's just have a look. Have I got any more dirt? I do. Brilliant. It's much easier to build with dirt as your platform comes down quicker than anything else. Yes, okay, good. I'm excited now. I think I'm building something that I'm quite happy about now. I can get into it a little bit more. Right, let's... Oh, how do you... poor glass. There's a way to get glass blocks back when you break them, but I've forgotten what it is. Is it? I don't know if it's silk touch. Do you need silk touch on a pick or something like that? I can't remember. It's been a long time. But for now, we're just gonna have to sacrifice those beautiful glass windows. There's plenty of sand around here anyway, so if I want more, it should be pretty easy to make. So do I want to have that sticking up out of the roof? Let's leave it like that for now, and then we'll decide when we go down and have a little look at it. Don't have a spade, typical. Yeah, I think once we've got, I think maybe some windows in here as well, and a platform coming out, that should look pretty cool. Actually, if we're having the, we're gonna have the roof out actually, so that will be, I'm gonna do that, but it'll be more three-dimensional. It looks a bit flat having it just like this at the moment, so I definitely want to bring that out if I can manage it. This is going to be interesting. How do I get the steps to, can I just put them on like this? Oh, that's going to be brilliant. Okay, cool. So this is what I mean by an overhang. I want to have the roof coming out further than the building. I don't know, what's the, I've seen it before. Is it kind of like the steampunky type houses that normally have it, like the top of the house is much bigger than the bottom of the house? That kind of look. I always thought that was kind of cool. And especially in Minecraft, everything can look a little bit 2D, a little bit blocky and flat. So if you can sort of separate the dimensions of your building, so you've got parts of it sticking out and stuff like that, it does help to make it look a lot more interesting. Right, let's see if I can do this without falling off. There we go. Holding the shift so I don't die. That would be, I was going to say that would be really embarrassing, but it'd probably be true to form with me, wouldn't it? To die in broad daylight doing something perfectly safe like building a roof. I think that would be fairly expected for this channel, wouldn't it, at this point? Alright, cool. So let's see how that's starting to look now. Yeah, that's going to be much better with that coming out. I might even, do I want to come out even one more than that? I think I do. Let's really sort of make that stand out a bit more. Yeah, one more, and then we'll see how that's starting to look. Just to let you guys know as well, so as I probably should have said at the end of the last episode, I normally record a couple of episodes, like sort of 2 or 3 episodes at a time. So if you guys are commenting on videos with sort of suggestions to this build or things for me to do, don't be annoyed if it's sort of in the next episode I haven't addressed that, or it looks like I've not listened. It's probably just because the video was already recorded before you put that comment. Probably I'm trying to think. Yeah, so I'm probably going to keep doing it that way, just because it's a lot easier for me to make sure I can get videos up. There's only a sort of few days a week where I have time to make videos, so I like to try and make as many as I can, especially at the moment as I've just sort of started, and I'm just really excited to keep making more videos at the moment. So when I sort of start recording, I normally don't stop till I've done at least a couple, just because I get into it. So yeah, hopefully you guys understand that. I mean, it's better for you guys to have videos to watch, and I will sort of look at all the comments and listen to all your suggestions, but just bear with me. It might be an episode or 2 after you've actually commented it before I can take any sort of suggestions on board. Yeah, that's much better. So whenever you're sort of building something, so we'll use this as a good example of how not to build. It's just a flat box. It looks awful. But yeah, with this sort of having this top section coming out and overhanging the bottom, that should hopefully make the whole thing just look a lot nicer. The only thing I've got to figure out now is how to put that in with the beam in. I think I'm just going to follow this, the same thing I've done here, and then we'll just get rid of the back. So we'll just bring that forward, if that makes sense. So bring that whole back wall there, just bring it forward and put it here instead. I don't know why I thought that I was gonna be able to reach all the way over there then. Can I do it now? Can I do it now? No. Almost. Alright, here should do it. Get this to join up. Alright, let's have a look. How's that? Yes, that's fine. I'm not sure how, it looks kind of unnatural to have the step just on the edge. Might need to think about what to do with that. I'm not quite sure how to get around that. I think that's anything I do is going to be sort of having a square edge that doesn't look, I mean, it would look a lot better if I could have it sort of rounded off or something like that. But you can't really do that with Minecraft as everything is blocks. But I'm sure there's some way we can sort of make the edge there of the beam look a little bit more natural rather than this sort of contrast straight into the step. It does kind of look like a step's just been glued onto the edge, which is not ideal. Maybe putting some fence posts in will make that look a little bit easier on the eye. Yeah, that should do it. We'll have a play around anyway, and then we'll see what we think. Right, I'm gonna come in here and build a shovel because I'm sure there's plenty of you that are screaming at me to do that, especially since I'm working with dirt at the moment. Alright, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so like I've done here at the back, I'm just going to bring that forward, and then I will just get rid of it at the back and have that as one big sort of open room in the top floor, I guess. What I'm definitely going to do right now, I probably should wait till the end, but I just want to put some posts there to see how that looks. Does it let you do that? Yes. How is this? See, that stuff like that just makes it look so much better, just gives it a lot more character. This whole floor that I'm putting down is completely going to change. I'm going to have some wooden platform here or something, so it's not going to be this horrible dirt and cobble mixture that I've made. So don't worry about that. Two across, and let's do the same thing on this side. Is it there? Yeah. There we go. Is that the right place? Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, this is definitely looking much nicer. Now see, if we've got like a really cool sort of HD texture pack on here, I feel like this would look really nice, especially with some torches when you get the light going in the dark. That would look really cool. Speaking of dark, let's go and sleep quickly before I get massacred. One day, I promise one day you'll see me fight mobs and I'll be good, but it's not today. Today is not that day. Probably won't be for quite some time either. Most people are probably fine once they've got... Oh, I did make iron armor. I don't know if I told you guys. I did that off camera while I was getting resources, so I should be a little bit more survivable now. But it is me, so I wouldn't count on that too much. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is looking much better than the first house we were going to build there. Quite pleased, actually. I'm quite pleased with myself. I'm not uploaded the last two videos yet, so I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I'm definitely a lot happier with how we're progressing now. So where do I want to put those beams? Just there. And the same again on this side. Huh, why is there a block there? And not the other side? Don't tell me I built the roof wrong. Ah, I just put that there by mistake, didn't I? Ah, Christ, how do I get out there without falling off? Oh, don't want to throw that glass away. I've already had to break enough. My technique is amazing when it comes to getting around on top of my building. Okay, cool. Right, let's slam back on that dirt block. Ah, flawless. How high have we got? We've got two blocks at the moment. I tell you what I think I'm going to do actually here. I'm going to put a beam across and a beam. Wait, is this centered? 1, 2, 3. That doesn't look right, does it? What about this then? That's something definitely not right about how I've built this roof. because that is not matching up to the other side. Like I said, it is my first ever attempt at building a slanted roof, so if I get something wrong, it wouldn't be surprising. Okay, I've got to do some playing around with the roof, I think. No, I haven't. I've just got to put 2 glass blocks in there, haven't I? Is that right? Something's definitely looking off here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that beam needs to come across one, I think. I'm gonna have to play around with that. It looks like what I've done is I've probably built more on one side than the other, so I might need to straighten that up. I'll do that off camera, as you guys don't want to watch me knock stuff down and put it back up the same way it was before. So we'll call it an episode there. Making some good progress on the house. Hopefully you guys are enjoying what I'm doing with this sort of little look here. If you are, let me know in the comments. If you're not, let me know what I should do instead, because I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, so I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Don't forget to sort of leave a comment, get in touch with me. I'm really sort of happy to interact, and like I said, it's really exciting when I get comments at the moment. Lets me know that you guys are actually watching and enjoying it. So yeah, happy for you to do that. But that's it. We'll call it a day for now, and then when we come back, I'll hopefully have tidied this up and fixed whatever problem I've made here, so that it's all symmetrical again. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace.